This is a 4th generation Mazda Miata, and if you read anything about this car online at all, you'll hear some good things like it's lightweight, it's fun to drive, some bad things like it's slow, it's a girl's car. You see, I've driven almost every type of sports car, and I haven't typically considered myself a Miata guy, instead gravitating towards high horsepower cars with big numbers and big curb weights to match. So the question today is, why does this 4-cylinder starter car make me feel more like a driver than all those better cars? Or is this just a car for people that haven't experienced anything better yet? Let's find out. You see, on paper, I should be bored with this car. I've owned cars that supposedly you graduate to after this car. I've owned Corvettes, I've owned Porsche Caymans, I've owned 3 Mustangs, and I made a video about all those. But I'm not bored with this car because I think a good place to start would be with what Mazda calls Jinba Ittai, which, pardon the pronunciation to any Japanese speakers, but to my understanding that means horse and rider as one. I think it actually starts here in the interior. It definitely affects the driving experience, but let me just show you guys something. Look at this pedal placement. Now this will become relevant later. I'm actually doing this. I've never heel-toed before, ever. But Mazda designed this whole car with that in mind, and it definitely starts inside. I mean, look at this driving position. Everything falls to hand so easily. I find that the best cars nail the driving position, and this car is one of them. I mean, look at this. Look how close the shifter is. If you can't do that with your fingers, there's something wrong with the driving position. Look at any Porsche with the stick shift, for example. I think the ones I'm familiar with, 911 Cayman, they all do that. They're even closer than this, and Mazda has actually nailed this. If you're able to fit in this car, it really does feel like a tailored suit every time you get in. And so how do all these design decisions play into the driving experience? So I have a confession to make, and I know I'm going to get roasted in the comments for this, and that's okay. I've driven manual for 20 years, and I've never learned how to heel-toe shift. I know how to rev match, sure. I can rev match great, and it's fine. And that's gotten me by. But a lot of the cars that I've had have had automatic rev match on them. So even though I've autocrossed and track dayed, like a Civic Type R and a Corvette, I haven't needed to learn how to heel-toe shift. I just haven't needed to learn. Until I owned this car, and that is the crazy thing. That's what I wanted to make this video about, to demonstrate the horse and rider as one philosophy. I wasn't even trying to learn heel-toe shift. In fact, I'm still learning. I actually don't know how to do it yet, but I wanted to do something crazy in this video and hit my favorite set of twisties and actually try heel-toe live on camera and let myself get roasted for how bad it is, as a demonstration of how this car teaches you, how it inspires you to be better as a driver. And the crazy thing is, I wasn't even trying to learn. Like, I just kind of accidentally stumbled upon this. And I know that sounds like a little dramatic for YouTube. I promise you it's genuine. I have not been watching videos. I have not been practicing this. I'm still learning how to heel-toe. I don't really know how to do it at this time. But I'm going to try it out live on video for you guys to show you a demonstration of horse and rider as one. Okay, we got a turn coming up. Let's see if I can nail it. Literally have not practiced. Okay, here we go. That was fine, I guess. Not the best. Takes some practice, but look, no other car has even, I guess, encouraged me to do this because of how well packaged and just the whole personality of this car is like, get better as a driver, try this new thing. And no other car has done this for me. So I'm a little I'm a little perplexed as a guy who's bought and sold so many cars, like how I'm almost like content with this one. Okay, let's try it in the middle of a turn here. We're gonna brake. Let's try it. Live experimenting here, guys, with horse and rider as one. Let's see, brake, clutch in, heel toe. That was it. We were just going too fast. Look, to some of you, I know that's like no big deal. You've been doing this for like 20 years. But to me, I've been driving manual 20 years, and no car has ever inspired me or like just to stumble upon heel toe accidentally. So let's try to brake a little bit more this time. Oh, that's it. I over revved, but that was it. I'm actually doing this. I've never heel toed before, ever. Like, I've never even sat in a parking lot and tried to learn. This is crazy. And this is why this car is so good. Because it teaches you to do things like that. And it has like no rev hang either, so when you first get in this car, it's like it's a little bit harder than other manual cars to learn. But then it makes you better. Makes you better. Like, I've literally never heel toed before. And sure, I need to refine it a little bit. And go ahead, roast me in the comments, but this is the whole point of horse and rider is one. Imagine riding a horse, right? And then sometimes it bucks you off and sometimes it communicates with you. No other car does this. So now I've got this problem because as a guy who's owned 25 cars and still misses a lot of them and still really likes them, particularly I dream about the V8s quite a bit, you know? I still like that drama. I still like that you know, if you know that one guy on Instagram.
Where is that I'm searching for that you know?
But every single weekend, I'm so happy to grab the keys to this. And that really surprises me. Like, the contentment that I feel with this right now is kind of a new feeling for me. So, with all this being said, will I be a Miata owner forever? Probably not. But I know for right now, like, there's really nowhere else I'd rather be. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy this content, think it added something to your day, please hit that subscribe button. It really helps as a small channel. If not, I still appreciate your view anyway. Thanks. See you next time.